Audio Jungle.
This is High-Tech News TV News. School of Law, Sai University presents S.Krishnamurti Endowment Lecture in Law. Chennai, April 2024. School of Law, Sai University proudly presented the second lecture in the S.Krishnamurti Endowment Lectures in Law series at the Music Academy, Chennai. The concept behind Sai University public lectures emanates the vision of the School of Law of spur critical thinking on legal issues and engage with the legal and the public. Through these lectures, and law school aims to spread her discussions, reflections, and engagement with ideas beyond the familiar boundaries of legal knowledge. Senior advocate and mediator Sriram Panchu presented the second lecture in the S. Krishnamurti Endowment Lecture series on law titled Doctrine of Judicial Review and Chief Justice and John Marshall in the enlightening the talk about the authority of courts to review statutes. Mr. Panchu emphasized the need for India to shape in constitution as a fundamental guide to national life. He highlighted John Marshall's pivotal role in establishing the court as the protector and interpreter of the constitution, underscoring the significance of judicial review. Furthermore, Advocate Sriram Panchu emphasized that the Constitution holds the highest authority, with the court serving as its interpreter, defender, and guardian. Justice N. Anand Venkatesh, the chief guest at the lecture, highlighted the pressure and criticism that judges encounter on social media, identifying it as a new challenge in the judicial duties. Furthermore, he referred to the S.R. Bommai case as in India's significant moment in judicial review, where it was ruled that actions taken by a president. K.V. Ramani, Chancellor of Sai University, and Professor Jamshed Professor Vice Challenger also spoke on the occasion.
Today evening we discuss the topic of judicial review by courts, which basically is the power of the court to check wrong acts done by the government, or if Parliament passes a law which is against the Constitution, which goes against the fundamental rights of the people, then the court has a power to strike down that law. So that is the whole topic of judicial review, about the court maintaining the supremacy of the Constitution. Because we all have to understand that the Constitution is what provides us our basic rights of equality, of fraternity, of liberty, of justice, and opportunity. These are the fundamental rights of every citizen of India. And it is these rights that the court protects. When the court enforces the Constitution, and the court tells Parliament or the executive, what you are doing is contrary to the Constitution. For India to remain a democracy, the Constitution must prevail, and the court must always do its work of enforcing the Constitution, especially for the liberty of citizens and for equality. So it's a very important topic. Justice Anand Venkatesh gave a very scholarly lecture on the doctrine of judicial review and the work done by Chief Justice John Marshall. And I also spoke on the work of the Indian Supreme Court in the important cases of judicial review, starting from the great Justice Vivian Bose of the 1950s and the great Justice H.R. Khanna in the 1970s, who was the only judge who gave a dissent during the emergency and said, no, it does not matter. You can suspend whatever you like in the Constitution during emergency, but a citizen still has a right of individual liberty. So the great Justice Vivian Bose, the great H.R. Khanna, and I also pointed out that recent judgments of the court especially with regard to the money laundering cases, the PMLA case, notably Justice Khanvilkar's judgment, are very they are unfortunate judgments, I would say. They really take away the liberty of the citizen. In fact, I said that when I read that judgment, it was like watching that World Cup match. Germany 7 goals, Brazil nil. And when I read that judgment, I felt the government has won 7 points, the citizen has lost all seven. So the judgment must be reviewed because it takes away fundamental individual liberty. And justices like Justice Vivian Bose and Justice H.R. Khanna would, I think, have never done that. So there's a lot to be rectified, and I hope the Supreme Court will rectify it because the judgment is under review. The PMLA has done a lot of damage to the democratic structure. Chief ministers being put in jail, electoral bonds on the basis of people get raided, then they give electoral bonds. Whole assembly compositions are changed by. So there are a lot of wrong things are happening, and it's time that these were rectified, and the court stepped up to its proper role of judicial review and protecting the constitution. The court protects the constitution, and the court enforces the constitution for the benefit of the citizen. All our fundamental rights, equality, freedom of association, freedom of expression, the right to take up a job, the right to travel across this country, the right against arbitrary arrest and detention, the right to have an educational institution, the right of the minorities to practice their religion. These are the fundamental freedoms which the court protects by the power of judicial review. It is essential for us, for a democracy, for us as citizens, that we should have the court do this work. That is the only way we can survive the India as we want the India to be. If it is only judges who select judges, that is not very desirable. I do think that judges should be there. They can even be in a majority, I don't mind, but there should be other people in the selection committee, maybe a senior person from the bar, somebody from the government also, so that they get more discussion and questions are also asked. This person appears to be undesirable. Why are you appointing this person? If that question is asked, then the appointment won't take place. Or why are you not appointing somebody? He's so good. So a closed door is never good in any system. Judges, non-judges, closed door is never good. Open it up, get in some sunlight, some transparency, situation will improve. But judges should have, I think, primacy and majority. In our system, that is better.
This, let's just say, Sai University has a school of law, which is the first school started by Sai University. It's been functioning for the last 4 years. And this lecture series has been started in the name of actually my father and also my sister who is here, Dr. Vasanta Barucha, that she has established an endowment in the name of S. Krishnamurti as a lecture series. The idea is to have quarterly lecture talks by eminent people in the field of law. Last talk was on tech, hard technology and soft law by Professor Upendra Bakshi. So we have had 2 more eminent speakers today. So we will have these talks on every 3 months to provide public debate, learning for students, interaction with lawyers, judges, and create a legal awareness in society. That is the purpose of this lecture series.